Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Bienvenidos a todos. Gracias. Thank you guys for being here. Welcome to our 6th anniversary, but first, awards dinner dance. I hope it is a good one. I know we will, because we have the hot band. The band is here, and I'm going to try to make it short and sweet, and give it over to the Harrod band. But don't worry, we also have DJ Polanco with us, so he will play everything, right? All your requests. Harrod band, get ready. As we speak, and I'd just like to say I'm so happy to be here tonight, because as we speak, my basement is actually getting filled with boxes of Pampers, wheelchairs, toys, a lot of supplies. And I think that was probably due to kind of like a pay it forward reaction. And it was based on our trip, a recent trip to the Dominican Republic. I could tell you it was a very humbling and transformative experience for me. As I visited many places that I've been here since '77, and I visited places that I never knew existed in my native country. It was our first international humanitarian endeavor. This was in October of last year. And Gahlep joined New York Teleprensa, as Cesar Ordóñez, the president, is around. So we joined and we traveled to some of the most impoverished areas of the Dominican Republic. For those of you that know the country, I'll mention specifically in Santo Domingo Norte, a place called Los Platanitos. I don't know if you've ever been to Los Platanitos. I have never been to a place like that. We also went to Banegas, Villa González. There's a lot of need there. And part of this event here, we're actually in the process, as I mentioned, we're coordinating our next trip. That was our first major event, and part of the proceeds tonight is for logistical costs. What I learned, and I also would like to mention one of our honorees, a few honorees that were instrumental in helping us, and they know who they are. A pictorial of some of the stuff that we did there should be in the journal. We're going to have a thorough journal later on, a PDF on our website, because one thing I learned in putting this together for the first time is printing these journals is very expensive. It's very expensive, so we had to cut it down. But we're hopeful that we get some more sponsors for next year. Just to tell you a little about Gahlep, the Global Alliance of Hispanic Law Enforcement Professionals. We founded it on March 12th of 2012, and the purpose was to serve as the conduit of information, a bridge of information for all Hispanic law enforcement across the globe, and be that bridge to fill the gap that I think, to an extent, still exists between the police and the Hispanic community. And our vision hence, and continues to be, we have a globally centered perspective, but focus on local community-based volunteerism to help our local police departments. In our case here in New York City, the NYPD, and the community and law enforcement come closer together. And I want to tell you, Chief, I love what is happening in the department. I've done executive training since 2006, and I've seen different regimes, and I would say, I truly believe, I'm excited what's happening. I'm in the training bureau. And I'm glad that with this NCO program, the department has really embraced the coordination officer program, the NCO program as we call it. And I congratulate you for embracing that philosophy as your role as chief of department. And Chief, on a side note, and thank you for being gracious enough. Every time we have promotional classes, we actually have a captain's class, so we reach out to the chief, and he's gracious enough to take time out of his schedule to come address a promotee. So we'll be calling you soon, because I don't know when the next sergeant's class is in lieutenants. People call me. They think I know, but I don't know. I just do the training, but I do not know. Maybe I should say, I think we expect maybe a lieutenant's class at the end of April. Those of you that study, so I don't know. But that's where we're hearing. It's like people think that's why we recognize you, because I think you have embraced the community policing philosophy, because you actively lead the Explorers program, as I understand, right? The New York Explorers program. helping the kids understand the importance of structure and leadership. That's very important. Así que, muchas gracias. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes my comments. God bless you all, y bendiciones para todos.
Nothing more obvious than just 2 days ago in the 7-1 precinct. When we go out there, our cops do the job. They get information and they respond to that information. They're on a scene, they have decisions that they have to make in less than a second. We all saw the 7-1 precinct, man on the street, terrorizing people what appeared to be a gun. Those cops rushed to the scene to try and protect somebody. They saw what they saw. We have the video of a man basically racking something that appeared to be a gun and pointing directly at those cops. They had less than a second to make that decision. They fired. Yet there are people out there that will take that instant and try and examine it over and over. They should have done ABC. I've had people tell me they should have used a drone to go over there and attack him to get this guy. Listen, we ask you to go out there to do a job each and every day. It's our responsibility as an agency to back you up when you do the right thing. And that's what we're going to do. I've been on the street, I've been a cop, I've seen these sort of situations, I know what it entails. God bless those cops. It's a tragedy that it happened, but it's a lot more than what the police department can do. So again, this is an honor for me to be here tonight. It's an honor to have the first award. So Dennis Rodriguez, where are you, Dennis? Where are you? Dennis, you asked me to, end it like this. I'd like to say a few words in Spanish. Yo estoy muy feliz de estar aquí esta noche. Muchas gracias.
Rodolfo Méndez. Rodolfo Méndez.
Gracias. Muy buenas noches para todos y todas. Bendiciones. Desde la República Dominicana le damos las gracias a Teleprensa Internacional, la Academia de Policía Carter, en nombre de todos los trabajadores representados en este galardón que hemos recibido en esta noche. Muchísimas gracias y bendiciones.